Have you seen all the news articles mocking Australian protesters for eating dim sum? Anti-immigration protesters in Australia supposedly seen at Chinese restaurant for dim sum lunch. Are you outraged? But what's the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? I so love that succulent Chinese meal, dude. If you've not seen the original, here it is.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
I was half intoxicated and I somewhat enjoyed it.
But back to these news articles, most of them are calling out the hypocrisy of the protesters for being opposed to immigration, but enjoying dim sum, which they wouldn't be able to eat if it were not for immigration, as if that's like catching them out. And a lot of the comments are calling out the irony of these so-called white racists enjoying Chinese food, which shows that the average person totally doesn't understand what people are protesting. There's similar protests happening all over the Western world right now. Here in the UK, we've had quite a few, and it's not about immigration or foreigners. It's about uncontrolled mass migration. Even though I'm Chinese, if I wanted to move to East Asia, it wouldn't be easy for me. Every East Asian country has strict border controls. Immigration policy is a universal thing, and there are both economic and safety reasons why every nation has to adhere to them. And I guarantee you, if you speak to the average protester in Australia or anywhere else where these have been taking place, they won't have a problem with foreigners. They won't have a problem with controlled immigration, immigrants like myself. And they certainly don't have a problem with supporting immigrant-run dim sum restaurants that contribute to the economy while serving food that they love. If you ask the average immigrant whose family had to wait their turn to get into this or any other country they love and contribute to, chances are they don't support uncontrolled mass migration either. It's not a racial thing, and the fact that the media dumbed it down as such just shows how out of touch they are. Or perhaps not out of touch, but how much what they do is not actual news reporting, but propaganda, pushing singular divisive narratives without any nuance or any understanding of what issues people are really concerned about. And the more people conflate immigrants and immigration with uncontrolled mass migration, the more damage it actually does to the acceptance and reputation of immigrants in general. I don't know any Westerners who don't enjoy Chinese food and Indian food and interacting and connecting with foreigners from all walks and all races, as long as they're good people. But as with all protests, I'm well aware that these protests have been infiltrated by some rogue elements, because any such movement always attracts a certain element of extremism. But the extremists do not represent the whole. The vast majority of people who have genuine concerns about what's going on in their communities, who harbor no ill feelings towards foreigners in general or people with different skin tones, like this Oriental dude in Australia, showing some love for the nation where he lives. His parents told him not to go out on the 31st, but homie went all out. Don't you just love that hat though? If I ever go to Australia, I'm gonna get one, that's for sure. What are those dangly things for though? Is it just decorative or do they serve a function? The only thing I can imagine they'd be good for is like keeping flies away. Is that what they're for? Don't you love how every nation has its own funny hat? Do you know, I'm going to start an ethnic hat collection, I think. By ethnic, I'm including white ethnics as well, like Australians. And a cowboy hat. I would love to have a cowboy hat. And I want to get one of those Chinese rice farmer hats, the triangular shaped ones. And of course, a Mexican hat too. Because when I go on holidays, I generally look the same everywhere I go, like this. But I feel from now on, I should embrace the spirit of whatever nation I'm visiting and buy their local hat and just wear it every day. I'm sure I'll have a way better time. But anyway, what do you think about these protests? Do you feel threatened by them? Do you think they're just a bunch of racists or white supremacists? Or do you think people have a valid reason to be concerned about uncontrolled mass migration? Do leave me a comment, let me have your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share, and please subscribe or follow me if you've not already done so. Thank you.